No,
Go back on answer.
No, I think we met new husband before we went up to Rainford, because the first time I met a new husband was in our house, and had moved near to us, and they come over to have a drink, and then we went up and had a night out with your mum and dad. We went to the Plough and Harrow. Is that a pub?
That's in Holland.
No, it wasn't there.
Yeah, it was the Plough. It was the Plough and
Harrow where you went for my dad's 40th.
Yeah, it wasn't that.
That was with Eddie Ruckin. It was the Plough and Harrow. The Plough and Harrow. I would know it otherwise.
Well, that was before. That was a long time after that.
About 84, 1984 we moved to Holland. The one in Rainford, it would have been the Junction.
Oh no, it wasn't. No, it was when they lived where they live now.
Holland, yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, Eddie Rudkin wasn't.
That was Reese's 40th.
Was it?
Your dad's.
Your dad's 40th.
Was he in Up Holland then, when he was 40?
Yeah.
Yeah, well that's
she done a surprise.
That's where it was, because Eddie Rudkin,
that's right.
you know, he hadn't married Anne when they lived in Rainford. So it was the Plough and Harrow we went to. And he was a bit obnoxious, this Eddie. Particularly with your dad. I don't think your dad realised, but I did, like. Pretty obnoxious.
That's right, yeah.
And it turned out that he was an obnoxious fella anyway, you know. Yeah. And him and Anne eventually went through quite a messy divorce, really. And we all went down to the...
Yeah, but just going back before that, when we all got back together again, it was... we sort of rallied round Anne when Anne's divorce, you know, Anne and John had split up, and we all got back together, and then it was in Chatsworth. I think we drifted again, then it was in Chatsworth, and I met Marion, didn't I, and she said, oh, our Anne lives round here, and then of course it was again then, and then you and your mum came to Anne's one night, and then it started up again, and that's the way we were, wasn't it? We drifted out, wouldn't we?
Yeah, as I say, it's distance nowadays. You know, don't live in communities like we did then. You know, even your mum living in Croxton, that seemed to be a long way away from where we lived. Obviously, it's not. But now, you know, live all over the show, and consequently, you know, and you have your different lives. Your dad works away a lot, so it's difficult to pinpoint any sort of arrangements, because I know through experience of another friend, even if you make an arrangement for when he's detailed to be off, he mightn't be, because he might be able to get off the rig because of weather and things like that. So it's difficult to get together. And I just thought, you know, he's amassed enough money now to retire, and then we can meet more regularly.
Try and get him to get a season ticket, that's what you need to do. Until he retires, that's something. You used to go to the match together, didn't you?
Yeah, we used to go to the match, we used to have a great time, go to away matches and that, you know, and there was one time we went away, and I always remember it was to, I think it was a cup tie, playing Leicester, and at that time I used to buy shoes from the market, second hand they were, you know, but they were cheap, didn't have no money really, like, you know, money for football. And I'd bought a few pair, you know, generally speaking the same style. And when we were on the coach going to Leicester, I'm sure it was your dad, said, you've got odd shoes. I had odd shoes on. I ended up getting a cob on because they wouldn't leave me alone. All the way down there, all through the match. No shout to the players. Seen this? Look at his shoes. Goalie like that, you know, letting all kinds of goals. And then all the way back, those shoes, you know, why don't you go to sleep, leave me alone. Yeah, that's a pair of odd shoes on. And a kilt. Don't make me wear that. No one was our mascot.
Does your mum still go to Gracie?
Yeah, she does. Yeah. And everyone hates going with her because apparently they take about 4 hours to go round because she knows every single person. And the Auntie Patty was saying actually this week, wasn't she?
Yeah,
you hated going to Gracie with your mum. She said because there'd be all the kids. She said your mum would take 3 steps and she'd go, "Hi, such and such a body," and then stand there and talk to us for half an hour.
My sister regular. My late sister, she used to see her regular.
Yeah. She's just started going a bit more regular now, hasn't she, again?
Sure.
Yeah, and telling your dad everything's £2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he's rooted out the old tent and he's camped by the... I thought... I mean, we lived quite near it, like, you know. But I thought it had diminished a lot. Has it?
It's moved, it's like the indoor market's moved across the road.
I always thought the indoor market was horrible.
Yeah,
you know, really bad.
They've moved across the road now.
Oh, they don't hear so many people talking about it as much as it was just like a tradition for everybody.
Crazy.
Yeah, I always did. I always liked to go down there, but it's just something I haven't done for years.
Your mum was a nightmare going to town. I think it must have been Paul she had in the buggy, and every handle or hook on the buggy would have bags and bags and bags. And I'd say, yeah, I'd took a couple and have my own, and she'd have and Paul would have, them days, we'd all have to have wool hats, you know, when you were little, and just beads of sweat, I remember, would be pouring down on Paul, and your mum would be like that with all the bags, and get on the train. You couldn't see Paul for all these bags. And that was Christmas, she would have bought everything. Everything had to be colour coordinated and... Yeah, she was a shop, well she still is a shopaholic, isn't she? Aye. It was nice to see her last week, wasn't it? The week before, Paul.
Yeah, she came with Mary, was it?
Anne.
Anne,
a friend, isn't it? From
yeah, she's a lovely woman, isn't she?
She opened the road, Anne?
Yeah,
she's a nice woman, isn't she? Yeah, it's great seeing her. Yeah, so a lot of our involvement with your mum and dad had been from when we were alive, 40 years ago, and a couple of years after that. And then we went and had our families and that, you know, and it's only in recent times we started to see each other again. Came to my 60th birthday party. It was just like it, you know, we'd said hello yesterday and just resumed as if everything was normal.
Right, yeah. Because I think I was about 19, wasn't I, when did I start going out with you when I was about 19? 19 or 20? Yeah, 19,
yeah. Just trying to put you and get the catalogues on for the new round.
So that's when